Trump's basically saying, obey our trade rules or suffer. And let's not forget, this comes after he imposed 50% tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum. He threatened auto parts just last month again. We implemented and dropped our DST, Digital Services Tax, within 48 hours to try to avoid this trade war from escalating. But Trump is still doing these things. So clearly, he isn't interested in diplomacy. He's trying to reset the entire power structure. Right now, Ottawa's in damage control mode. The loonie dropped to an 8-day low after Trump's announcement. The Bank of Canada is already struggling with inflation and consumer debt. If copper slows down and pharma costs explode, we could see another interest rate hike. They would do this to stabilize our dollar. Meanwhile, the US Treasury is loving this. They're saying tariffs like these could bring in $300 billion by year end. I mean, that's a huge haul. And Trump's already floating the idea of using it to fund more tax cuts. But will this actually pan out that way? And then Canadians. I mean, this whole strategy, this tariff barrage, it's meant to isolate us, weaken our bargaining position, and force us into a one-sided deal. Trump wants full control of North American trade. That seems to be his endgame. Because this is not about fairness, it's about dominance. Countries like Japan and South Korea are already sending trade reps to DC. Trump does this. He weaponizes tariffs, destabilizes allies, and then he demands concessions. If he moves on to softwood lumber again, or energy exports, for example, we could be looking at a full-blown trade ban. Because, as experts have reiterated, a 50% or larger tariff really ultimately bans a product because it's not feasible. Importers cannot eat up that kind of cost, and consumers are not willing to pay the price.